Good evening, guys. Welcome to Arsenal Vision. Real Madrid are in trouble, or is Alonso in trouble? They lost yesterday against Manchester City. I didn't think they played too badly. They had a few chances. Obviously, Man City won it in the end. Apparently, I think Real Madrid's out of Real Madrid's last 8 games. 2 of the 8 games, 2 of them, they've had some results. But yeah, out of their last 8 games, I think they've only won 2. So they're not doing very well right now. Florentino Perez, the feelings are that Alonso's not his type of manager. Alonso's a young manager. Obviously at Leverkusen he did really well, but I think Alonso, they're coming for him. The Madrid mafia are, as in not the mafia itself, but you know, the presidents are all coming for him. They look like mafia when they're all lined up with their arms crossed when they're watching a match, even though Real Madrid are sometimes winning 2-0. You know, you don't want to go to mess with those directors. I mean, you know, they're pretty strict. So yeah, Real Madrid are in the mud. Do they need a new manager, or are they just being, you know, with Real Madrid, it's the fans that basically dictate a lot. And the story is the fans at Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, they are not happy. Come this weekend, if they lose to Alaves, they're in trouble. And you know, who would be a potential replacement? I don't know. Maybe they might go back to their famous number 10 Zidane. Who knows? But you know, he had a great success there at Real Madrid. We just don't know. But yeah, Rodrigo, what a player. He was linked to Arsenal. Scored a phenomenal goal. I just think Real Madrid, you know, they're alright, but as I say, the last few years they're not the Galacticos as such. It's a rather tame version of the Real Madrid. And yeah, Bellingham, he's yet to turn up against the English team. That's the argument. So who knows what's going to go on at Real Madrid. But you know, lucky for us, Arsenal are doing well. And yeah, I mean, Arsenal, looking at it, are the bookies' favourites for the Champions League. Obviously, I'm not a naive fan. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But that's a nice feeling. Like, for years, nobody ever rated Arsenal. You know, one of my, you know, not favourite, but one of the talk stations I listen to, Talk Sport, you know, they always used to take the mick out of the Gunners. And now the bookies are rating us as, was it 4-1 or something like that to win the Champions League. We're like the best, you know, we're the most likely at the moment to win it. Obviously, we don't know. It's going to be a tough ask, to be honest, to win the Champions League. Realistically, we should go for the Prem, and I think that will push us on. But yeah, Real Madrid are in the mud. Alonso, as I say, you know, the players are not, apparently the players are united, but they're not playing the way that Alonso wants to play. So, hey, are we going to see Alonso come to the Premier League? Maybe that might make Liverpool fans a bit happier. I don't know what your thoughts are. I reckon Slot can turn it around for Liverpool. But yeah, big Real Madrid. Are they going to get rid of another manager? Who knows?